Hi guys, Dr. Scott. Yes, I am back. I apologise sincerely for not gracing your Facebook feeds for all too long with another video. I hope you are well and surviving the chaos and carnage that COVID has brought upon each and every single one of us. I hope you are all surviving the school holidays as well. What I've been asked recently by many patients in the practice is to address a few of the most commonly asked questions, and in particular from the population of mums with new bubs. It's a really hot area of conversation. As many of you may know, I've done a whole lot of extra study and I have a real passion and interest in this area. My passion goes even deeper into particularly the first 12 months and those developmental milestones, those developmental postures that are all so very, very, very important so as to lead to the ultimate goal of independent walking. So one of the most common questions that is asked of me is around head control, neck control. My child has a strong neck, etc. So I bet many of you are just like me, and our first gut impression is that the faster the better. And unfortunately, when it comes to development, there's some real misinformation out there around that topic. Today, I wanted to offer some clarity. So first and foremost, let's define why is it that head and neck control is so very, very important. Well, ultimately, it is the basis of the neck posture moving forwards. So that tummy time that is all too often spoken about, probably in a little bit of lack of context, is very, very important in the development of that control so the child can hold their head up, sitting on top of their spine, and obviously move around and look everywhere. What it very, very much will indicate is the success of that development is the first steps in developing appropriate neck posture. Many of you that may have had an x-ray taken, one of the most glaring deficiencies in many spines is the posture of the neck and the reversal of curves and these sorts of things. Now the neck sits on top of the entire spine, so it is susceptible to changes of other areas, but particularly the posture of the neck that is all too importantly developed in these early months is compromised for many people. So ultimately, development and these developmental milestones, these developmental postures, I want to clarify first and foremost, it is not a race. Earlier does not always mean better. Unfortunately, in many cases, earlier is actually a problem. Equally, being delayed or being late with these developmental milestones and postures does also have some negative consequences. So it is one of those things that you really want to be just right when it comes to development. So essentially, head and neck control of the young child should be established somewhere around the 3 to 4 month bracket. Now, when I give windows like that, that's because everyone is different. If I said development head control should be at 3 months and your child is 3 months and 1 week, I do not want you to be panicking. So, head and neck control established at 3 to 4 months. One of the best ways or most obvious ways that a practitioner can identify this is we can perform what is literally called the pull to sit test, which is essentially your child is laying flat on their back, we hold their hands, we pull them to a sitting position. Around that 3 to 4 month bracket, they should move with their head and spine all in a neutral plane and move up as one big unit. If we have inappropriate lag of the head, so the head is flopping backwards, that suggests that we have a delay, which indicates some lack of tone or coordination of the muscles of the front of the neck. Equally, if I was doing the pull to sit test and I had a child at the age of 2 months almost leaning forward with their chin, that's too early. What that typically will be indicating is a pain mechanism at play, and the child is actually holding their neck in that posture so as to avoid pain. So as you can see there, early doesn't equal good, later or delayed doesn't equal good. So the head control, please remember it's not a race. Please remember between 3 to 4 months. If yourself are curious, you can do the pull to sit test. It doesn't require a lot of qualifications. If you have any further questions, please either comment below on this video or feel free to contact me and ask away. Otherwise, keep warm, keep dry, and I will see you all soon.